Hi there. My name is James from the free job interview training website megainterview.com. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to answer the interview question, how did you hear about this position? So if you have a job interview coming up soon for any role or company, please make sure you stay tuned, because I promise to give you the best example answers to help you ace this interview question. And to achieve this goal, here is what I will discuss during this tutorial. To help you succeed in your job interview, I will discuss Number 1. Why the interviewer is asking you, how did you hear about this position? Number 2. Important tips to answer this interview question confidently so you can beat the competition and get hired. Number 3. Top scoring example answers that you can use to your advantage during your job interview. And finally, Number 4. I will tell you where you can find over 10,000 free interview questions and top-scoring example answers. Now, just very quickly, if you are new to the Mega Interview channel, please make sure you subscribe so that we can help you and other candidates pass your interview on the first try. We can only help you if you support the channel, so please give the video a thumbs up because it motivates us to keep creating content for you. Thank you. And now let's move on to why the interviewer asks you this question in your job interview. So let's start, and let me explain to you why the interviewer is asking you, how did you hear about this position? Reason 1. To evaluate your level of interest in the position. By asking this question, the interviewer wants to determine how serious and motivated you are about the job. If you found out about the position through a referral or actively searched for it, it shows that you have a strong interest in the job and have taken the initiative to learn more about it. Reason 2. To assess the effectiveness of the company's recruitment strategies. The interviewer wants to know which recruitment channels are working effectively and which ones need improvement. Knowing how candidates find out about job openings helps the company to focus their efforts and allocate their resources more efficiently. Let's now look at some important tips that you should focus on in your answer to this question. Here are 4 important tips that you should take into account, and after that, I will give you 3 top-scoring example answers. Tip number 1. Be honest and specific. Be truthful about where you heard about the job and give specific details. This shows that you are attentive and interested in the position. Tip number 2. Highlight any relevant connections. If you learned about the job through a personal or professional connection, mention it. This can help build credibility and establish a sense of trust with the interviewer. Tip number 3. Emphasize your research. If you found the job through a job board or the company's website, mention that you did your research and explain why the position aligns with your interests and career goals. And finally, tip number 4. Use positive language. When describing how you heard about the job, use positive language to describe your experience. This shows that you are enthusiastic and optimistic about the job. In order to assist you in preparing for your interview, here are 3 sample answers. Please keep in mind that these responses are intended as examples, and that it is essential to customize your answers to meet the specific demands of the position for which you are applying. How did you hear about this position? I heard about this position from a former colleague who now works for your company. We worked together for several years in a previous role where we collaborated on various projects and developed a strong professional relationship. When I reached out to her for a reference, she mentioned that you were looking for someone with my skill set and encouraged me to apply. I was thrilled to hear about the opportunity to work for a company like yours, which has a reputation for excellence and a great culture. I did some further research on the company and was impressed by the diverse range of projects you have completed, including some that have won industry awards. The thought of being part of such an innovative and high-performing team was exciting to me. In my current role, I have developed strong skills in project management, stakeholder engagement, and strategic planning. I believe these skills, combined with my experience in the industry, make me a good candidate for this role. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to the company's success and learn from the talented individuals on the team. This is a confident answer that demonstrates that you have a strong network and that you have been recommended to the job by a former colleague. It also highlights that you have done research on the company and that you are excited about its values and culture. Now let's move on to example answer number 2. How did you hear about this position? I found out about this position through LinkedIn. I follow the company's page and saw the job posting there. I was immediately interested in the position as I've been keeping an eye out for opportunities that align with my values and interests. Your company's dedication to sustainability caught my attention, and I was impressed by the numerous sustainability initiatives you have implemented, such as the use of renewable energy and the reduction of waste. These efforts align with my personal values, and I believe in contributing towards a better and greener future. I also believe that my skills and experience could contribute to the success of these initiatives. I am passionate about environmental issues and have completed several courses and certifications in sustainable practices. In my previous roles, I was involved in developing and implementing environmental policies that helped reduce carbon emissions and save costs. Therefore, I'm confident that I can bring value to the team and make a positive impact on the environment. Overall, I'm excited about the opportunity to work for a company that shares my values and is making a difference in the world. This is a great answer that demonstrates that you have a proactive approach to job searching and networking. It shows that you're engaged in your field and interested in staying up to date on opportunities. Let's move on to example answer number 3. How did you hear about this position? I found out about this position through a networking event that was hosted by a professional association for my industry. One of the attendees mentioned that your company was hiring for this role, and I was immediately intrigued. I have always been interested in working for a company that values continuous learning and development, and I was impressed by the emphasis your company places on employee growth and development. I researched your company further and was excited to see the numerous opportunities for professional development that you offer, such as mentorship programs, skills training, and leadership development. These opportunities align well with my own career goals, and I believe that your company's commitment to employee development will help me grow both professionally and personally. In my current role, I have gained extensive experience in project management and stakeholder engagement, which I believe will be valuable for this position. I'm excited about the possibility of working for a company that values its employees and is committed to making a positive impact on society. This is an excellent answer that provides a clear explanation of how you learned about the job and what specifically attracted you to the company. So, the next thing I want you to do is head straight to megainterview.com, and you can find more than 10,000 free job interview questions and answers for any job position you're looking for. You will also find more information about writing a resume and cover letter, and also job search advice and career advancement tips that will put you ahead of the competition. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that we can help you and other candidates pass their job interviews. And do not forget to like the video. By liking the video, you let us know that you like the interview questions and answers given, and it also motivates us to create more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with passing your next job interview.